What's going on, y'all? Good evening. Hope everybody had a good day today. I hope everybody's having a good evening. You feel me? This is Motif, back with another video. I feel good. I'm actually sorry if it's loud. I'm cleaning and I'm doing laundry. I just finished budgeting and like journaling and whatnot, and I felt compelled to talk to y'all before I go into my overnight shift. So I just wanted to just tap in and share something that's been on my mind. Before I get into it, I would like everybody who's tuning in to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm just starting out, and I really appreciate it if you guys could help with just spreading my channel. I have music that I'm about to be creating soon. Not right now, but I have a lot of music if you guys want to check in to not only my videos, but I do have some music that you guys can listen to as well. But yeah, if you guys could share the page, I appreciate it. But what I have to talk to you guys about is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Now, it's a book by Joseph Murphy. I'm currently reading it again. This is probably my fourth time reading it. But each time I read it, I gain a better perspective on our subconscious mind and how we really curate the life that we think about. Pretty much everything that we think about is like what succumbs to it manifests in real life. And I want to speak about it because where I live right now, which is a loft, I've always wanted to live in a loft. I told myself, I was goofy, but I told myself I'm gonna either be in a relationship or I'm gonna be a bachelor in a loft. I remember when I was really young, I was I'm gonna be like a bachelor with don't judge, but I was I'm about to have a lot of women in a loft. I'm gonna be a bachelor and that's gonna be my life. And but I've always told myself I want a penthouse or a loft. And fast forward, I'm here in a loft, and I never really understood the power of my words and my thoughts and how they really could transform your whole life up until my adult years. And it's really powerful to understand that you do become what you think about. Whether you look at it very attentively in your life, what you speak and what you think about, just know what you tend to put out there in the world verbally, and then just what you think about, it will come into fruition in some way, shape, or form. Especially when you look at it in the spiritual aspect. I never knew when I was gonna live in a loft. I just knew I wanted to be in a loft and live very luxurious and live righteous. I never knew how it was gonna look. I didn't know how where I was gonna be stationed, but I knew that's what I wanted. And one thing that really compelled me to talk about this is because daily I have constant thoughts running through my head. And I know you being a listener, I know you can relate, where you get into a mode where you just have all these thoughts, and sometimes these thoughts can be intrusive. Sometimes these thoughts can be past thoughts, things you could have done different, things you could have done to make a situation better. All in all, these thoughts dictate your actions going forward, and it can even hinder you to not make certain moves in your life. But what's important is you got to understand what you think about is so important for your next steps in life. You can't ruminate over the past. You have to filter your thoughts and make sure what you're thinking about is cohesive and conducive to where you're trying to be and where you're trying to go in life. I can honestly say that even though I have intrusive thoughts like any other human being, the thoughts that pop up in my head that I filter for good thoughts that I have that I filtered in my head, I've always seen them come into fruition in my life, like in my reality. And it got to the point where I've really understood I have to be sound with my word choice and how I speak to people and how I speak to myself. Because when you start to understand that the things that you think about and the words that you speak can really have an effect in your life, you don't want to just say anything. You don't want to just think anything. You know, it's in your power, and especially if you have the faith, you want to make sure everything that you speak about is worthy, because your tongue holds a lot of weight. You know, it's power within the tongue. It's power within your thoughts. You know, like this pen didn't come out of thin air. You know, somebody thought to make a utensil or an object or a tool to be able to transcribe, to be able to like write words. You feel me? And they made this happen because of their thought. You know, these headphones I'm using, these didn't come out of thin air. Somebody had the thought and furthered that thought into making these a part of somebody else's reality. So it's just important to realize, like, what you think about is really important to your next steps of success. It could be your steps to detriment if you're thinking negative all the time. You know, you want to be able to filter your thoughts. And when the intrusive thoughts come in, you have to understand that those are not your thoughts. Those are thoughts, in my opinion, from my experience, those are thoughts from the enemy trying to distract you from your path. And you gotta let those pass by. You know, my biggest thing that I want to help you guys with who's watching is, if you have intrusive thoughts, like, face them. You know, like, don't try to escape from them. Like, embrace that feeling that you get when you think these intrusive thoughts. Like, embrace the pain you may feel, embrace the discomfort, you know, because that is all going to pass. And tell yourself the opposite of what you're thinking. Like, when you have intrusive thoughts based on like past traumas or like past instances where you may have, you know, fell short or anything, you allow those thoughts to come in and you tell yourself, I'm bigger than that, I'm better than that, that is in the past. And even if it's something that you are not in, but you have a thought about, you just, that's not me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm about. I remove that thought and allow the Most High to overshroud those negative or impure, intrusive thoughts. Because the enemy knows that like God's elect, God's chosen, he knows that they are going to be great people. He knows that you are going to be a great person. So he's going to try his hardest to make sure you are distracted with nonsense, just thoughts of debauchery, thoughts of you not being enough, you not being worthy. And you can't allow him, you know, to like take over your subconscious mind. You know, it's very powerful. Your subconscious is powerful. You know, you can think about, like I just prayed earlier, and I told myself, I'm abundant. I'm of abundance. You know, I'm of prosperity. I'm of grace. I'm of peace. You know, and I'm letting myself feel that. I'm taking a minute to breathe and understand that is what I am. That's what I bring. I'm a beacon. You're a beacon. You watching this, you're a beacon light. You seeing this video, you are chosen. You are loved. You are loved and you are loved. You feel me? You're beautiful. You are worth everything that's destined for you. Your path is blessed. You know, feel that, understand that. Allow your mind to really register that and have it downloaded into your psyche to understand this is you. You're worthy of this. You know, you don't have to feel like it's a dream you have to work towards, you know, having a sound mind. It's already within you. It's already within your subconscious. But you have to allow yourself to believe, you know, believe in that and have faith. Have faith. I'm telling you guys, man, faith wins over everything. If it wasn't for my faith, I would be crashed out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I owe it to the Most High, and I owe it to my faith, the way I'm able to be of peace. Like, when you come into this house, when you step into my aura, it's peace. Same for you, those watching. You know when you're at peace when you can be in any situation, you could be anywhere, and people are magnetized to you. They are almost like, who are you? Like, they want to get to know you because they see the difference in your spirit and your energy. And within your subconscious mind, you can let yourself know, this is what I bring out. This is what I exude out. You know. I didn't really want to be on here too long. I just wanted to share that with you guys because that's something big for me that has helped me in my life. Just knowing the power of my subconscious mind and how the things that I think about and what I verbally put out, you know, it shapes my reality. And I want you guys to understand, like, the things that you think about, whether it's impure, positive, negative, like, you got to have a filtration system within your mind to where you're able to filter everything negative and think about the positives. Always affirm positivity, always affirm righteousness, always affirm love, prosperity, and watch how it shapes your reality. Watch how it just shapes your moves, and watch how it allows people, the right people, to gravitate towards you. So I hope this message resonates with anybody who's watching this. And I just want to let you guys know I love y'all. You feel me? There's days where I'm like, should I record? And then right there is an intrusive thought where I'm like, people ain't watching you. You know, nobody's watching you right now. Look at your views, but it's not about that. You feel me? You know, God has called me, regardless of me still learning. You know, I'm still learning myself in a sense. I'm still growing into my full form, and I'm not even, when I get to what I feel like is my full form, I'm not even gonna be there. But I'm learning as I go. You know, my first video, I told you guys, you know, I don't listen to secular music. Well, fast forward, I'm listening to secular music. I'm told you guys my name ain't Trap Thunder anymore. Well, my name is Trap Thunder still. But the only difference between then and now is I have a different mindset in the way I go about how I live my life, because I'm human, and you know, I'm still like wanting to do stuff within the world, but I'm also set apart. And I want to double down on that because I don't want to sound lukewarm, but what I mean is I'm able to balance knowing what I need to do for the work of the Most High while understanding I'm still human in this world that we live in, and I still have certain carnalities that I filter out. So when I say I listen to secular music, I don't mean I just dive right into like some crazy music that just doesn't fill my spirit. No, like every now and then I listen to a little bit of rap. I like to keep up with hip hop, rap, and then I balance it out with instrumentals. My beats are instrumentals, or like R&B music or lo-fi music. You know, me having my moniker, you know, people know me for my moniker, so I have to be able to switch the narrative on what type of music and what type of artistry I put out under that name while still going under my actual name for my brand, you know. So I just want to put that out there because, like I said, we have power in our thoughts and in our words, and how we curate our actual internal, like our reality. Our mindset plays a huge part. Our words play a huge part. And if you can really tap in and realize what you think about is what you can become. What you say can come into fruition. So I love y'all. Hopefully that I didn't want to kind of veer off. I hope the message sticks. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I'm about to go ahead and get ready for work, but I just wanted to share that with you guys in hopes that you guys can resonate with it. So shalom, everybody. Peace.